Yo, yo, RX back with another stream. This time it is Friday night, which the last 6 weeks has meant nothing. But finally, after 6 weeks, we can finally say it is time for a pre-party because we have fights tomorrow. Let's fucking go! We are so back. Fights are back. Long overdue. Thank fucking God. Hallelujah. We're back. We have fights tomorrow. Oh, it feels so good to say that, to know that, to anticipate that, whatever other words you want to say. I cannot fucking wait. And, yeah, I am so excited. It's not even fucking funny. Obviously, I'm gonna make my picks. Well, I already have my pick. I'm just gonna officially put my picks in, talk about the fights a little bit more. Try to watch the weigh-ins and face-offs. I don't know if that's gonna work. So if not, I have ideas to get around that. But yeah, normal pre-party shit. It feels weird not having to talk about the NFL or any other sport because there's nothing to talk about in those sports, and I don't want to talk about them. I want to talk about fights. So that's what we're going to talk about. I hope you're all excited because I know I'm excited. Fights tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, whatever time that is for you. Can't wait. Did lose a fight, and we're going to talk about all of that. But yeah, we're back. I'm excited. Let's fucking get into it, shall we? Let's not waste any more time. We wasted 6 weeks. Well, let's talk about some fucking fights. We good? Cool. My audio does fuck a little bit when I start to screen share, but we are good. And, yeah. Let's talk about some fights. Already got everything prepared. We're gonna talk about fights. I'm not gonna do a breakdown per se. I'm just gonna give my opinion on some things. Kind of a mini version of my breakdown video, which you should watch. Actually did pretty good reviews. We're making my picks on both Topology and Goat Milk, so cannot wait for that. Goat Milk is back, baby. That's awesome. We're gonna try and watch these if we can. I have doubts about the possibility of that. You know, it's gonna be worth a shot, and yeah. So I'm excited. It's gonna be fun, and yeah, not really too much else to say that I can think of. So let's talk about some fights. I'll begin with the elephant in the room, that being the Cameron Smotherman fight cancellation. Obviously, by now everyone has seen what the fuck happened there. Smotherman made weight and then fainted walking off the stage. That is one of the most insane things I've ever the most insane weigh-in thing I've ever seen. The only thing that can even come close to it was Julia Stylarenko had the same thing happen a couple years ago, but she fell backwards off the scale and landed like the little fucking whatever advertisement fucking thing. So she wasn't that injured. She just fell back. Smotherman fucking face planted. It was insane to watch. Good that he's okay. He came out and said he's good and all that. I feel bad, of course, but the main thing that comes to mind when I see that, just stop fucking trying to make weight and weight class you're not meant to be in. Stop with these giant weight cuts. That man should be fighting at featherweight, and he's going to be when he fights again. So, It sucks that happened. Obviously, never want to see that happen. Like, obviously, I did not talk highly of that fight. I called it the worst fight on the card, and I said it shouldn't have been on the card. I didn't want it to get canceled like that or at all. But I guess I jinxed it a bit. But I don't know how good that he's okay. Hopefully, they find Ricky Torcios a fight. So for maybe like Houston, and yeah. So hopefully Torcios can get a fight ASAP. Smotherman, they're not gonna book. I don't think they're gonna even offer him a fight till like April, May. They're gonna definitely play it really safe with him, and yeah, not really much more to say there. So it sucks that it happened. Sucks to lose a fight on fight day. Knock on wood, it was the worst fight on the card, but still sucks to lose that fight. And good that he's okay. Hopefully he can get a fight maybe during the summer. Tercios need a fight for maybe within a month or two. And yeah, craziest shit I've ever fucking seen at the weigh-ins. When I fucking woke up and saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Fainted. And I saw a clip, I was like, oh yeah, he's fucked up. Well, it sucks, but what can you do? We still got 12 fights to talk about? Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fights to talk about. Let's talk about it, shall we? Beginning with the first fight of the year, of the night, of everything. Ty Miller versus Adam Fugit. Yeah, like everyone else, I think Miller's gonna win. I don't really think it's much of a debate. He should win this fight. He should win because he does seem like a very decent prospect. Like I said, I think he is extremely green. So I think this is a very perfect fight for him to fight a guy who's not very good, who's not a complete pushover. Because obviously, Fugit has won a few fights in the UFC, but if you're good enough, you should beat Fugit, and I think Miller is going to be able to be good enough to win this fight. If he did lose and get fraud checked, I would not be fucking surprised, because yeah, I do think he's a big green, and Fugit is not terrible, but I think he should be able to squeak out the win. I think I said it best in the breakdown video. If you're not a really good prospect, Fugit's going to beat you. If you're really good, or not even really good, if you're good enough, you'll beat Fugit. It's like a shittier Neil Magny to an extent, because all the dude has literally fought in his UFC career is prospects, so I'll give him respect when he's doing that regard. I would even take another L to 1 here. Betting odds, Miller minus 450. I don't agree with that at all, to be honest. I think those odds should be much lower. Like, not saying it should be like minus 150, but like I would say at most like minus 2. High I would go with Miller. I feel like I said in the video, but I think I said like minus 250. I think that'd be fair. I would like it, again, Miller 91% picked here. Topology. What does Goat Milk say? What does Goat Milk say for this way? I'm guessing about the same as well. 84 to 16. So people are picking Fugit, which I don't think is a terrible underdog pick if you had to throw a dart at the board. In terms of an underdog pick, I don't think Fugit would be the worst on the card, especially for some of the ones I've seen people say, like Denzel Freeman, Rose. It's like, I would pick Fugit as an underdog over Perez, over Krylov, over Figueiredo, over Rose, like over Denzel Freeman. So I don't think he's gonna win. I think 9 out of 10 times Miller wins this fight, and that's what I'm going with. But if we start off the year with an upset here, I wouldn't be shocked. But I'm gonna go Ty Miller by decision here. I think he should win. I don't see a finish. Like if you get tough, it's pretty tough. Morales, I think, took 2 or 3 rounds to get him. Malott submitted him and then looked good. Dulatov, that was a little bit different. So I think Miller. I think this is gonna be a lot like Miller's Contender Series fight, where it's good, a little bit competitive, but mainly Miller just being better. And then he should win. So give me Ty Miller start the year by decision. Everyone picking decision here. I'm guessing same on Go Milk A as well. 80, yeah. So actually a lot more finished predictions there by people, which I do understand, but I don't agree with. So yeah, I'm going Miller by decision to start the year. I know, what a shocking pick. Um, yeah, I think he should beat Fugit. Would not be shocked at the upset, but I wouldn't make that pick for it. So it'd be a really shot in the dark prediction that I ain't gonna make. So give me the undefeated to get to win to start the year. Can we start off the year on a quick W? I know I got last year's first fight right. I don't remember about 2023. I think I got that, or 2024. I think I got that wrong. So we'll see what happens. Next, we get into the very easy fights to pick on the card as we head to heavyweight for a very simple fight to predict. Josh Hokit versus Denzel Freeman. Yeah, Hokit should win. He's much better. I dare say Denzel Freeman is pretty terrible. I found nothing in his debut worthwhile. He had a terrible fight that he won by being the hair better fighter against a terrible fighter. And yeah, I don't know if I'm meant to be impressed by that or not, but I wasn't. And yeah, Pokit should win this fight. Pretty simple in my opinion. I really don't think there's much more to it than that. Hokit's a really good prospect. I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's on the level of Mario Pinto or Steven Asplund, but I think he's a fine prospect for what heavyweight is at this point. Denzel Freeman is not. I think he's a complete tomato can. So yeah, give me Josh Hokit pretty fucking easily. If there wasn't like Ladiba and Umar on the card, such obvious locks, then Hokit could easily make a case for being the lock of the night. So I'm not. He's not obviously the lock, but fuck, if he was one, if he was yours, I wouldn't be fucking. I wouldn't be like, oh, you're insane. So I think a very reasonable pick, and yeah, give me Josh Hokit. I'm only minus 230 is kind of bullshit. He could be upwards of minus 350, 400. And I'm gonna keep talking about the betting odds the rest of these fights. I just think a lot of them are off. I really think most of the betting lines are really off here. Not in terms of who's the favorite. I think they got that mainly right. In terms of like Ty Miller is like one of the bigger favorites over Buka, Hokit, Energy. It's like, really? I don't get it, but whatever. Give me Hokit pretty easily. 87% on Tapology. And on Go Milk, I'm guessing it's much of the same. 90% even more. Yeah, give me Josh Hokit by knockout in the first. He should be able to beat Freeman pretty easily because Freeman sucks. And that should be about that. So, not very much else to it. Next, from one simple fight to one fight that's had a lot of weird talk about it. Today, the featured early prelim, the fight with the really strange betting odds to change today. We have then the early prelims, Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. Yeah, somehow this fight is now pick'em, which I don't disagree with the odds, but that's weird that for like, what, a week or two, Hernandez has been like minus 210 or whatever, and now on fight day becomes a pick'em. Something's fishy here. Very Bulgarian-esque. It's like, what's going on? I'd really, unless that much money is coming in on MJ at the last minute, which I think he's the best. I think he was the best underdog on the card, but I didn't think that would happen. It's weird, very weird. But yeah, I agree with the betting odds change. I think MJ should win. I've said he's the best underdog on the card. Alexander Hernandez is still a goddamn can until further notice. And yeah, MJ should win. So pretty simple. I don't think there's really much else to it than that. Do I fully trust MJ? No, not really. But against Alexander Hernandez when he's coming off a win against fucking Daniel Huber, who was much better than Hernandez, who would wipe the floor with Hernandez. Yeah, I gotta trust MJ. So this weird ass line. What's the pick movement like now? Hernandez 72% to 28. So people are still picking Hernandez. What about Goat Milk? It's 2 degrees here. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. So two, thinking Hernandez is gonna win. I've been picking MJ this whole time, so I'm gonna stick with that pick, and I'm going to go Michael Johnson to get the win here by decision. Again, best was an underdog on the card. Now he's the favorite, and I'm still picking him because he's just a better fighter. So give me MJ. He should win. He's better than Hernandez, and yeah, not very much else to it. It's not in my opinion. So there you go. Let's see if these weird ass line movements really come out to anything. I guess Hernandez would not have learned from Bulgarian if something does happen, so we'll see. Now we move to the prelims, beginning with a great fight to be in the prelims that is not going to really be much of a fucking debate. Obviously, like I said in this breakdown video, and I even said earlier in the week, the prelims are 4 really easy fights to predict. So let's get them out the way real quick. And we have to be in the prelims. Alex Perez, the decision is a terrible nickname, versus Charles Johnson. Yeah, this is a layup for energy. Yeah, Alex Perez is garbage. He missed weight earlier, 128.5. Shocker, the guy who always has a fucking issue with the fighting, making it to a fight or weighing in, has a fucking issue. Ooh, crazy. It's always something with Perez. He's just shitty anyway. 86% on energy. The fact that he's only minus 180 is a fucking crime, but whatever. He's gonna win this fight easily. He should be like minus 300. This is a complete layup for energy. Alex Perez is a joke, always has been. 90% on Goat Milk. Yep, can't agree more. He's just better. Perez has never been good. Energy is really good. One of the best in the division, and he's going to look like it and win tomorrow. So happy he's finally getting a fight up the rankings, and he will win this one easily. Not much else to say there. Not the only weight miss today. Fuck, at least Smotherman made weight at what cost, I guess, but still, shit. Next, another, maybe even easier fight to predict. You made the case for it. And another fight with weird ass betting odds. What is going on? We have in our second fight of the prelims another really easy fight to predict. You know, the betting odds are fucking stupid. Nikita Krylov. Yeah, Buka's gonna win this. Have to believe because he's just super fucking washed. And yeah, Buka should win this. Not really too much to say there. Yeah, he should win. Krylov super washed since coming back. Buka has looked great since coming back to the UFC after that Petrino and that weak Kutilava performance. Dude looked good. Why is he only minus 145 when he could be borderline minus 400? Fuck if I know. The 83% on Topology, I'm guessing Go Milk is much of the same. I'm really, there's always one fight on a card where the pick percentage is always fucky at exactly the same as Topology. Yeah, Bukowski is gonna win this pretty easily. Knockout in the first, at least he should. Krylov is pretty cooked, and Bukowski should beat him pretty easily. Not really much more to say outside of that, so pretty simple. And then we get to the super easy fights to predict on the card. We have a fight that really does not need any time wasted on it. I'm not gonna waste much time on it. We have Adiba Gautier versus Andrei Pulyaev. Yeah, I really struggle to imagine what's gonna happen here. Who's gonna win here? 'Cause I have no idea. Yeah, Gutierrez is gonna win fucking easily. Lock of the night, like he has been in every one of his UFC fights. The Storm, that's a new nickname. What's he? I don't know if I had the lock against Medina, but I know he was against Vine. Probably Valentine. He's gonna win easily. This is a step up in competition. Pugaev is a very fine fighter, but Gutierrez, the future of this division, minus 1,000 again, 97% picked. Again, the lock of the night. Still not 23. I doubt Go Noak's doing anything stupid. 5% picking Pugaev. Go ahead. The layup for Gautier. And he can win pretty fucking easily, so not really much else to say there. Lock of the night, easy win. Should not waste more than 3 minutes here. Then fight time, I mean. Pretty simple. Next. Then we have the other fight that easily could have been Lock of the night. And to be honest, it probably should be, but fuck Umar. I'd rather make Adiba the lock, but obviously this is a lock as well. We have our featured prelim where it belongs. It does not belong on the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view, quote, versus Davison Figueiredo. I wonder who's gonna win. The 38-year-old who missed weight earlier and has looked washed for like 4 fights now, or the 30-year-old who is the giant favorite, much younger, and is going to snuggle him to death. um, and of course, Figgy's a legend. All respect to Figgy. I mean, yeah, he missed weight. Who cares? I think Figgy's just here for a paycheck. Truly, he knows he ain't winning this fight. He knows he has borderline no chance in this fight. I would love if he won, of course, because fuck Nurmagomedov. But I want Umar to lose. Same. Dolphil, 32, 36. I don't. I think you're new. I haven't been new here in a while. Um, always good to see new people in chat. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, we all want Umar to lose, obviously, but I think that's a very much wishful thinking, and is just not gonna happen. Unless Figgy was able to rock him like Batista did, which is not gonna fucking happen. Then maybe to pull off the miracle, but at 38, looked terrible against Montel Jackson, for being honest. Missed weight. I think again is just there for a paycheck. Umar should beat him pretty easily. Umar should snuggle him to death. Not gonna finish him because then the Nurmagomedovs don't be doing that finishing. They want to read those scorecards. They don't want to fucking get a finish, and I doubt he would finish Figgy anyway. 96% on a fraud. Again, I fucking hate fraud, and trust me, I've considered picking Figgy just as a fuck Umar like I did for Batista, but I want to start the year on not taking any L's, and I think Batista had a better chance of beating Umar than fucking Figgy does. So, Umar decision, yeah. What's up, Gun Park Yamazaki? We've good to see new people in chat. Yeah, Umar wins, boring decision, no shocker. Doubt, Goat Milk, different site on Tabology and pick site, 95%. Well, yeah, Umar should snuggle him to death. Not much to say. It's gonna be boring, and I can't wait for this fight to be boring so everyone sees why it was not on the main card or not put on the main card, because it's gonna be boring. And yeah, Umar wins easily. These are the two locks of the night, obviously. And not much to say. D-Man Dog, good to see you, brother. So, yeah, not very much else to say there. I already had to talk about this fight too much. Sorry, Figgy. Yeah, I hope you get your paycheck and take a quick L. Simple. Next. Fuck inbred Nurmagomedov. Oh no, my bad. Islam. That's a fraud Nurmagomedov. Next, we begin the main card, the pay-per-view / not pay-per-view, whatever the fuck you call it. Paramount saving us from having to watch pay-per-views very illegally. as we have in our main card opener, a perfect main card opener that could main event any fight night, if we're being honest. But it's here, which in front of a crowd, it's going to be amazing. I said it before, I'll say it again. This is going to be the fight of the night. If it's not, something went wrong. And we have Arnold Allen versus Gene Bipolar King Silva. Yeah, I don't think I'm shocking anyone here. Gene's gonna win. I'm not at like a super lock confidence thing like in most of Gene's fights, but he's gonna win. I don't think he's gonna run through Arnold like he has everyone else, but I think it's gonna be just a beating. I think he's just gonna put a beating on Arnie, probably like a 30-27 decision, more than likely. Like I feel like everyone who are picking Allen, and then we'll see someone talk bad about him. Not talk bad, just pick against him. They're like, man, you don't know how good Arnold Allen is. He's a top. Can we just get this straight about Arnold Allen? He's really good. I'll say that right now. Arnold Allen is a really fucking good fighter. He's just not a top guy. He's a perfect middle of the rankings guy. He will always be the 6th to 8th best featherweight. He's never been on the level of Lerone, Diego, Volk. I think Gene's better. Arnie's very good. But Gene's just better. Gene, let's not forget, let's be honest, Gene would have won that fucking Lopez fight if Lopez was human. If Lopez was a human being who can get knocked out, Gene would have beat him, but it didn't happen. But Gene will get back on track. I think he's going to beat Arnie here and then fight a year later in the year and then fight for the title probably early next year. And, yeah, Gene should win the pick Arnie on this one, so it's too emotional. Yeah, he's bipolar as fuck, or autism, whatever the fuck they diagnosed him with. He's bipolar is what I look at it as. But he's very fucking good. He is still one of the best featherweights in the division. And, again, Arnie's good. But Arnie's never going to be a top guy. He's a really good middle of the rankings guy. And Gene should win. So, betting out having Gene minus 285. Sure, I can't disagree there. 72% picked here. What is Go Milk having for us? 74%, so I'm picking Gene. Again, I'm not picking him by knockout. I don't think he's going to finish Arnie, but I'd be really impressed if he finished Arnie, but I really doubt he's going to. I think it's more likely that he beats him up and gets a 327. So we'll see. We'll see. I guess Arnie could spring the upset, but I really struggle to see it. Not even because he was bad, just that Gene's better. And yeah, Gene should win. Should get back on track here. And not really much else to say there. Can't wait. Should be fight of the night. And yeah, let's give me Gene in the first pay-per-view fight of the year. I don't know what else to say. If Allen wins, a lot of people are, I can't wait if Allen wins. If people are going to be like, I told you so, I told you so. It's like, shut up. But first of all, most people are picking Gene. Again, I guess there are people picking the underdog, like D-Man, but yeah, everyone's picking Gene for more than enough clear reasons. We'll see. Arnie's good though. Arnie's good. Let's not get that skewed in this all. Then all this. Arnie is very good. Just Gene's better. Speaking of a scenario where someone's just better, but I don't even think the fighter they're beating is that good. Our next fight, the easiest fight to pick on the main card, Natalia Silva versus Rose Namajunas. Fuck you, Umar. This fight's better. Yeah, Natty's going to win a easy 30-27. I really need to waste much time talking about this. Minus 400, deserved 85%, deserved much younger, much better. What did they say? The best chance anyone has to beat Valentina, one of the best karate, kickboxer, whatever you want to fucking call her, in the UFC. Rose is going to get schooled here, and yeah, there's not really much to say here. Sid from Toy Story is going to get beat pretty fucking easily, 30-27. And yeah, Natty's gonna get a quick, easy win to head into her title fight with Val later in the year. So not much to say. Easiest fight to pick on the main card. Another case for lock of the night if you don't want to go Umar or Diva. And yeah, pretty simple. Rose actually had a little bit of a chance to beat Alexa, and then she gets a much harder fight here from Natty. That's what we call bad luck. Easy 30-27 Natalia. If Rose wins a round, I'll be amazed. Let alone if she somehow won the fight, which is not going to happen. Natty 30-27. Next. Next, we have I would say, what I thought was going to be the hardest fight to pick on the card, but after really thinking about it, breaking it down, and talking about it, I don't think there's still, I guess, you could have a little bit of a debate about this fight, but I don't look at it as that difficult. As we have in our third fight of the main card, the featured bout of the non-pay-per-view, I don't know what we're calling numbered event. We have in the heavyweight division the one fight on the main card. The one fight on the card I can promise doesn't go the full 15, or even though should not even go a full 5. We have Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. So you want to see a knockout? Oh, do I got this thing for you? Yeah, this fight can be insane for as long or as little as it lasts, and I can't fucking wait. I hate to say it, I truly do. I don't want to make this pick, but I think Waldo wins. My thought process behind it is, again, taking away bias. We all love Derek. Who doesn't love Derek? He's a fucking legend. We can run down his resume for 10 fucking years. But let's think about this logically. How has Derek looked in the last 5 years? Not great. He has a couple wins since the Cursed Blades fight. I forget what I think it's like 4-7 or some shit. Those wins are Chris Dawkins, Rodrigo Nascimento, Marcos Rogerio de Lima, and Taushin Teixeira. De Lima's okay, and Who has he lost to? Everyone else you've actually heard of, and Sergey Spivak for whatever fucking reason. I still say that's gonna be the mark on his fucking legacy, but whatever. I want to pick Derek here, trust me. I've never picked against Derek, biasly or unbiasedly, but I just can't pick him there. I think he's done. He's 40, he's slower than even he was before. Yes, he still has the bombs in his hands, that's never a fucking debate, but A, can he actually hurt Waldo, who actually has a really good chin, and B, is he actually going to show up and perform against a top guy, which he has not done since the Cursed Blades fight? Like, if you look at all his losses, they've all been against top guys, Sergey Spivak, and he's looked terrible in them. Like, I'm trying to think, I think the only fight he looked somewhat decent in the last couple years that was a loss was the Tai Tuivasa fight, and he fucking looked pretty shitty there, too. So, I just think Derek's at the end of his road. I think if he lost and retired here, I think it'd be very fair and good timing, if not even a little bit overdue. Like, again, we all love Derek. Dude's a legend, for Hall of Famer, but dude's gotten older. He's gotten worse, and unless he's fighting a hand-picked tomato can like Teixeira or fucking Nascimento, I just don't see him. I have not seen him perform against a top guy. Acosta by KO, yeah. I'm not saying Waldo was looked great against top guys either. His best ones are Delija and Gaziev, who were pretty lame, and he did not look good against Sergey Pavlovich a couple months ago. But Pavlovich could not finish him. I don't think he ever really rocked him either. What the fuck is Derek gonna do? Who's older, slower, shorter, more power probably, but Waldo just has a great chin, and I just struggle to see Derek winning this. So I hope he does. Of course, I want to see Derek win. Who doesn't? I just really don't think he's going to anymore against any top tier guys. And even depending on what the fuck you think about Waldo Cortez Acosta, it was pretty fucking decent. and if he's much better than Talchin Teixeira and Rodrigo Nascimento. So give me Waldo minus 320. Yeah, that's fair, I would say. Maybe it could be a little bit closer. Maybe like 280, something like that. I forget what I said in the breakdown. Waldo 66%. Fair. Um, what's Go Milk saying? Like, if you could always take a swing at Derek as an underdog, like, it never hurts, but 60-40. I think this is definitely a time where I would not even really consider it. I think there's 3 or 4 fighters that I'd rather take as an underdog at a risk than Derek. Give me Waldo by knockout in the first. I think he's going to put away Derek. I don't think Derek really has any more. And he really hasn't had it in years. And ever since that Gon fight, he's not been the same. And yeah, give me Waldo. As much as it breaks my heart to not pick the Black Beast. Give me Salsa Boy to put him away, maybe into retirement, or Derek can fight one more time, either in the White House or next time we go to Texas. I know they're going for a Strickland card, but hopefully that's not happening. For Derek, at least, for him, to be honest, maybe later in the year. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Hope Derek wins, but I just don't think his balls are hot anymore. I think he's kind of just done. And give me Waldo. Breaks my heart. Breaks my fucking heart, man. And then we got my boy in the co-main event. Oh joy, this is gonna be intriguing. And in the real main event, if we're being honest, the co-main event of the evening, the best fight on the card, a fight I cannot wait for, as much as it scares me. We have my boy, Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. Oh boy, do or die on both sides. O'Malley trying to avoid a 3-fight skid that would pretty much end his career and send him to the Jake Paul undercard. Song Yadong trying to finally get that top tier win to join the top 5 and be looked at as a contender. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Like I said in the breakdown, I look at it this way. I think this fight depends on what Song does. If Song comes in here with a grappling game plan, good chance he fucking wins, to be honest. If he comes in here with a striking game plan, I think he's probably going to lose. I really do think he's going to lose. I don't think he's going to win a kickboxing match for O'Malley. So whatever you think about O'Malley, the one thing I don't think has changed about him is his striking. It's still one of the best in UFC. I still think he's one of the best strikers in UFC. I even think he is one of the best strikers in UFC. He has great power, but can he just stay on his feet and use it? Not saying Song Yadong's a bad striker. Song is a great striker, but I don't think he can outstrike O'Malley. He can't outstrike Piotr, and that's the kind of thing with Song. He always kind of shits the bed in the big fights. He lost to Kyler Phillips all those years ago. He lost to Corey Sandhagen. He really looked good. He lost to Piotr, where he looked bad. And that Cejudo fight was a very shit performance. So it's like we're waiting for Song to break out and be this contender that we think he could be. But it's like every time he fucking gets into that big fight, he falls short. Is this the same case, or does he actually fucking show up this time? I think it's going to be very intriguing to see what we get here. And this is the biggest fight of his fucking career. So this would be gigantic for him. Just can he finally win? Or is this the same as the Piotr Jan fight, where he fights a guy who we saw was on the downhill, they give him Song and they win? So this could really put a weird stigma on Song's career if he loses this to the point where he's just going to be a very mid-good fighter. So, and again, O'Malley's trying to save his goddamn career from being on the next Jake Paul undercard. So, it's going to be interesting. I think these are going to be the worst odds on the card. I think this should be closer. If you took a stab at Song, betting wise, I don't think it'd be terrible at all. I think the odds should be like minus 140 O'Malley, more than minus 210. And I'm gonna pick O'Malley, Not biasedly, I do think Song. I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be a 29-28. I don't see a finish in this fight. Neither guy knows how to do a submission, and both guys have good chin. They're not gonna be finished, more than likely. So I think this really comes down to the end. Does Song grapple? Does Song grapple his way to a decision, or does he try and strike, or does he do both? If he let's say strikes for a round, sees that doesn't work, and then grapples, who knows? So I'm gonna go 29-28 O'Malley. But this is the first time I'm not picking him by knockout, even though I'm legitimately not counting the Marab fights. So I need to be grappling like Marab. Yes, I agree. And the good thing for Song, he trains with Uriah Faber and all those guys, which is a great camp. And we've seen Song grapple before. I believe he grappled against, was it Chris Gutierrez, I believe? It was Gutierrez or Simone, or maybe both of them. He has shown his grappling before, and again, it's better than O'Malley's. So I don't know. If Song is smart, he grapples. Oh, the card is right. Yeah, fuck. This is do or die for both guys. This is do or die for both guys. 86% O'Malley. I think Song is a fucking. If I taking out Michael Johnson now since he's not an underdog, if I had to pick an underdog, I would truly pick Song Yadong. Truly, since MJ's not an underdog anymore, the best dog on the card is Song. So I don't know. I don't know. Again, this is coming from a Sean O'Malley fan. He is my boy. But I gotta be honest. It's the first time I've actually been honest about O'Malley going into a fight. 82%. I want him to win, of course. I want to see him go out there and spark Song out in 2 minutes. But I'm realistic. That ain't gonna happen. And he's going to really either need to show improvement or pray Song doesn't fucking grapple him. So I'm worried. I'm excited. Give me the Sugar Show. I don't think this show isn't an underdog. No, it's the odds are now at a pick'em. Today, a bunch of money came in on MJ. Now it's a pick'em. So even though Hernandez was minus like 250 or whatever all week, so people are saying it's some shady bullshit. So yeah, if I was picking Hernandez, I'd be very worried. I'm picking MJ. I was picking MJ anyway. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm intrigued, man. I'm really excited for this fight. See what happens. Is the Sugar Show canceled, or are we getting another season? Do or die for both? Can Song be a top guy in this division? Can O'Malley save his career? Let's find out. Let's find out. MJ has a glass chin. Yes, I agree, but Alexander Hernandez has no talent. So I'm not sold on Hernandez after a few shitty wins. So I don't trust MJ, mainly his chin. But fucking that Daniel Zellhuber performance was really fucking good. And let's be honest, if Zellhuber fought Hernandez, he would wipe the floor of him. So, but Hernandez freaking he doesn't even shit the bed. He's just not good. So, like this winning streak, Hubbard was a shitty win. I think this was a robbery against Hollabaugh. Hooper has no chin or striking, and Diego Fieda's 100. So, I still think Hernandez is a complete joke. So, I can't pick him. I'm not going to, and I was picking MJ anyway. So, I'm really happy about my prediction there. Then, so, yeah. And then we end it all. The main event, the lame event of the evening for a fight no one gives a fuck about. Both guys are douchebags and both suck. We all know Armand should be in this fight, but we're not so lucky, as instead we have to end off the first card of the year with a fight for the fake belt. Really, two guys just fighting to see who Ilya beats the living shit out of in a few months. I think later in the year, hopefully, we have a lame event. Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Well, apparently this fight's not canceled because all day people said, "Oh, Gaethje's out, Gaethje's out." Gaethje's not fucking out, you fucking morons. Yes, he has staph infection. Ooh, shut up. By the way, can we stop talking about staph infection? If they have it, that's their fault for not pulling out of the fight. I don't care that Gaethje has staff. Pull out. Who cares? Next. To talk about this shitty fight as little as possible, because this fight fucking sucks. I don't like either guy, and I think both are douchebags. Gaethje's washed and can never win a big fight. Paddy is just not good at fighting. It burns me. This burns more than picking into Derek. I gotta pick the fucking dork. I just think he's gonna grapple fuck Gaethje to a boring win. I think it's gonna be lame, and I just don't see Gaethje winning this fight. Truly, I think it's too good to be true that Gaethje knocks him out, and I just think Paddy beats him. I hate to fucking say it. I just think he flukes his way to another shitty win, and it just everything just lines up too perfectly. We're gonna get Paddy Ilya, and I think it just lines up too perfectly. So I trust me. I hope this is another scenario where I hope I'm wrong, but I really struggle to see. I have as much as I want to believe and achieve, or whatever Rockhold said, as much as I want to see it happen. I just really doubt Gaethje's gonna knock Paddy's head into the ninth row. So I'm praying, I'm hoping, but I doubt it. Give me Paddy the fatty. 62%, so people are actually picking Gaethje a lot. But yeah, I hope Gaethje wins, and that's a lot because I don't like Gaethje at all. I think he's a douche. 78% on Paddy. I think both of these guys are complete assholes, but who do I think's gonna win? Give me Paddy. I think it's too good to be true that Gaethje gets the win here, so hopefully it happens. Fucking hopefully. But I doubt it, so give me Paddy. Get the win here. There you go. And there, yeah. Go. Those are my picks. So let me submit them. My picks are in. More stats bullshit later. And then I'll there put my picks in on the verdict. I do that on the phone. So their site fucking sucks. So there you go. Picks are in, baby. And yeah. It's and we're gonna find out what happens then. I'll go through my picks. I'll do one more time even before I end stream. I haven't streamed yet. I've got a little more to do, but let's quickly look at everything. Only 4 finish predictions. I know, fun. A lot of UDs. We'll see how accurate I am in all those predictions. And yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited. We are back, baby. And I can't wait. So yeah, not really too much else to say there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and I can't wait. So fights are back. We're back, but we're not done yet. We got a little more than I want to do, even if I highly doubt this is actually gonna work. Want to watch the weigh-ins and face-offs? I know I do, and I would anyway. Let's do it together, like we always do on the pre-party. My apologies if this doesn't work. I have much doubt about it working, so let's find out. Ready to watch some weigh-ins and face-offs, boys? Let's do it. Let's see how this runs, knock on wood. Hopefully good. Let me mute both of these, because I know they don't really play music, but I don't want to risk. I don't know if you can hear them anyway. Let's play. Yes, I can do this because this is just on YouTube and I do it every fucking. So this is not what audio still coming. We good? Audio's coming in? Yep, cool. Yeah, I think that broke my audio for a minute. Let's see if I can make this work a little bit better. No, not that. Can I? Where's quality? Can I get like a 240p? Can we get like shittier quality? Okay, maybe not that fucking shitty. Yeah, I did not think that. We might have to just watch. Fuck it, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna watch it in clip show form. I'm gonna watch it just really slow. Just. I don't think how I want to try and make this work. Mm, How do I slow it? Nah, because it's not gonna work. That's the issue. Because if I play, you're not gonna be able to hear me. I'm going like, how can I make this work? And would shittier quality help? It's worth a try. It's worth a try. Yo, what's up, Aiden? Aiden six. No, Aiden. All good seeing you people in chat. Hope you're doing good. I'm trying to watch the weigh-ins and all that, but my computer's too weak to play it, so ready for Sugar to use my go. Yeah, Sugar is hopefully he wins. We'll see what happens. I'm worried. Hey, kind of tall and keep it striking. Then well, now I will win. If not, and if Solon starts trying to grapple, then yeah, he might be fucked. So we'll see then. I can't wait for that fight. Well, this is how we're gonna have to watch the weigh-ins because I don't think it's gonna work any other way. So weigh-ins were dope. The ones of mine were crazy. That one dude falling. Yeah, Smotherman. Fucking that. When I saw that's the craziest weigh-in shit I've ever fucking seen. I fucking can't believe that. So thankfully he's okay and all that. Healed up. I think the only thing he really left with was a little bit of a gash on his chin. So fuck, thank God he's okay. That fucking was insane. Some fighters gotta stop trying to do these dumbass weight cuts. That's all I can really think. They gotta stop trying to do these dumbass weight cuts. So hopefully it's a fucking warning sign. Oh, Gaethje, of course. On weight like always. Oh, the rainbow himself. Come on, get that dub, Sean. And then Song your dog. Really fucking good. Dude was really fucking good. I think he had almost getting overlooked here on the card in general. Because you have O'Malley, you have Umar, even Figgy. I feel like Song gets as much praise, even though again he needs that big win to start getting it. So see if he can get it. Oh, you were not showing this. Obviously, we're not gonna show this. Yeah. Gonna wait. Not on fucking days notice this time. That's pretty fucking good. So Rose I'm gonna get 30-27. Figure it. You know, more on weight. fraud on debut. Ready in its fucking head. He's a devil. The kind of this scandal. Who fucking knows going on the Michael Johnson betting line? So see what's going on. This always somehow finds a way to be an issue. Is an issue again. Lazy fuck. There's nothing new for him. Videos I feel really bad for. Arnie on Krylov got balded. I don't know how the homie got goddamn bald. And Spear G, Denbo Freeman, fucking bum. Puliayev just. It's pretty hard not to feel bad for the poor fucking guy, so. Gene might be the only time Gene haven't feuded. Air on it. Oh, then obviously Derek. We've seen move over here to see if this is gonna work at fucking all. So I have my fucking doubts. Knock on wood, hopefully it fucking works. I still don't know how the fuck to get this to work. You know, well, try to figure it out. There was an issue on my old computer now. It is for some bugging reason, so knock on wood that this works. You know, I severely have doubts that it's gonna work at all. So, let's see, can I change anything to make it run a little bit better? Let's see, maybe this works. I have my doubts though. Yeah, can y'all hear me still? I think we're actually working. It's got a complete clip show. Okay, in other words, a try. I tried. I'll figure something out better for next week. Yeah, it's not working at all as I planned. It's a work in progress. My bad. Let me just skip to them. There's nothing crazy there. No shocker, Hulk. It's being a goddamn idiot. Oof, that's no shocker. Those two are gonna be fucking tense. Energy and Perez. Nothing crazy there. Buka and Krylov. Exactly what I would expect. Chalk Dana actually showed up to one of these. He usually never does. Puyaev is so fucked. It's almost worrying how fucked Puyaev is. Good luck to him. Umar and Figgy. Figgy looking like he really ate good after the weigh-ins. And then the big stuff, Gene and Arnie. That's gonna be fucking insane. Natty and Rose. Yeah, that's not gonna be insane. That's gonna be very predictable. Oh boy. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be fucking good. That's gonna be good as well. And then the lane event. Oh, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very fucking interesting. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very fucking excited. So, there you go. Yeah, we'll think of something better for next week. Clay will try and do a video. Watch our video. It's never gonna work, so we'll try better next week. And, yeah, I don't really know what else to say there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about, fight-wise. Nothing going on in the NFL. I don't think anything's going on in no one cares about the NBA, so yeah, I think that's about it. Um, yeah, it's gonna be very fucking intriguing tomorrow. Fight. I'm so fucking excited, and it's gonna be great, man. Like, it's really gonna be great. I can't fucking wait. And yeah, picks are in. Talk about the fights one last time, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really fucking good, man. About like not sure about as simple as I can put it, man. I'm so fucking excited, and yeah, trying to think of anything else I want to add before we get out of the beach. And if y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, now of course I'm always all yeah. Um, I think it's pretty good. Shout out to all y'all tonight. Very good night of chats. Mainly new people. Shout all y'all out in a moment. Y'all are legends. Thank y'all for helping in. And yeah, we're happy y'all enjoyed. It seems like y'all enjoyed. Had fun talking about fights. Getting ready for fights tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow night for the fucking after party, which is gonna be lit. And yeah, not really too much else to say there, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. So not really much else to say outside that I can think of. Only thing I can think of to say though is the normal bullshit. And that is, for those always that will be new to the stream, please like, comment, subscribe, turn some people by the end of 2026. Shout out to everyone who's in chat tonight, mainly the new people, mainly new people. Aiden, D-Man, not new, but shout out to you. Dolphin, whatever way you want to pronounce it. And Gun Park, Yamazaki, 3 new people, and the D-Man. I love to see it. Shout out to all y'all. And, yeah, not really much else to say. Fights tomorrow. I'm excited. I'll be live after the card for the after party. I can't wait. And yeah, not really much else I think to say there, unless I'm gonna say something which I don't believe I am. Great pre-party, so hyped for fights. We are so back, and yeah, I think as always, let's end the Saturday. Let's end the fight day. Finally, fights are back. By saying, as always, RX out. Good vibes only. And always.